Evening all, how are we tonight? I'm just going to share the stream to my timeline. Share, I think I've done it, posted, share it to my, okay. So I'm here, just about. So let me have a look and see who is around tonight. So can you hear me all okay? Can you see me okay? Is everything bright and breezy? I've gone back to my old streaming service because I found it a lot easier to use and a lot easier to interact with you. So hopefully things are nice and clear from your end. So should we say hello to a few people, then talk about what you lot have been up to? You've been busy old bees, haven't you? So let's have a look. So good evening to Samantha. Samantha, you were here very early. I was here very early, but you beat me to it. So good evening, Karen. Tracy Smith. Hi, Con. Hi, Shelley from Michigan. You don't have to say where you are anymore, do you? I know now. Hi, Margaret. Oh, sitting comfortably, doing a few rows of knitting, waiting for Lisa. Hi, Jam. Hi, Con. Hi, Carol. Hi, Diane. Hi, Margaret. Jan. Emma. Kathy. Sarah. So glad it's Friday. It's been a right old week. Tell me about it. What a week. Marie. Another Kathy. Jonquil. Nice to see you here. Bella. Sharon, Mandy, local Mandy down the road, Sonia, Ross, Carol, Vicky, Beverly, Jenny, Gloria, Emma, Katie, Suzette, Jenny R, Sonia Sellers, Ross B, Kate, there's different Kate, Paula, Katie. I can't wait to get my bundle. You're all making envious of your work done by the inks and stencils, 12 ink pads, but it's really 24. Yes, it is. We will be talking about those ink pads shortly. Sorry, I've got my drink in front of me. I've literally, I'm racing about today, so I've not even had a drink yet. I've not eaten either this afternoon. Well, much today, to be fair. Nancy, Lynn, Margaret, Hayley, Hannah, Rachel, Karen, Sandra, Deborah, Sharon, Christine, Tina, Linda, Andrea, Carol, Julia, Nina, Trudy, Leanne. Hi, Leanne. I've been looking, Leanne, I recognise your name straight away. You have been doing some fabulous projects, haven't you? I've been stalking you on Instagram for sure. You've got done some really lovely work, and I think your artwork is stunning, by the way. So just a massive. You're amazing. Jane, hope you're all safe and well. Cuckoo, my prize has been posted. I'm bursting with excitement. We'll talk about all the prizes in a minute. Yes, they've all been posted. Everything from last week was posted, from the week before has been posted, but obviously Danny has been up to his neck in it. So nobody's forgotten, I promise you. It has been, all has been posted. We're having a few nightmares with the postal service again down here. I don't know why. Let's keep going. Please make sure you've liked and shared for me. Hi, Diana. Hi, Paula. Hi, Donna. Hi, Chrissy. Excuse me. Hi, Lorraine. Hi, Glenys. Hi, Glenda. So I'm losing my voice. Have any of you got any of these new bottles where the lid doesn't come off? Ends up my nose, around my ear, everywhere. Hi, Tracy. Just wait for everybody to arrive. Hi, Helen, Janice. Lisa, Paula, oh my goodness, hi Linda Longfellow from Indiana, welcome. Oh, loads of you, there's tons of you. Hi Tom, hi Angela, Chrissy, Sharon, Linda, another Sharon, Christina, Emma, Phillips, Catherine, Gloria, oh goodness me, there's loads of you, I'm going to keep going. Hillary, QQQ. Okie dokie. Let's start with a question, shall we? Couldn't stretch more from the last show. Oh, my wish list has grown though. Right, okay. Let's talk, ladies and gents. I haven't got to the bottom yet. I haven't got to the bottom. However, let's talk. Well, what a week that was. It's still going on. It's still going on. So hopefully your parcels should start to be arriving now. Please tell me some of you have got yours. I think you have, looking from social media. Oh no, Sharon. But you've got your inks, okay. Oh, never mind, never mind. We'll talk about all of this. Please don't worry about anything. Hi, Michael. You've been doing some cracking cards as well. You think I don't notice, but I sit in the background and I watch everything. And your samples and the projects you put in the group are just incredible. So please continue to do that, because it really makes my day. And I don't go in, and I'll be honest with you, I don't go in and comment on everybody's, because I feel like if I miss somebody out and I comment on somebody's, I don't want people to think that because I haven't commented, I preferred somebody else's, if that makes sense. So I don't want to feel like I'm missing people out, or, you know, not noticing something and then you think, oh no, she commented on that person's but not on mine, perhaps she didn't like. And I don't want that, because I love everything you all do. I just don't always see it. My feed is ridiculous, because obviously I get notifications from the group, which has got 13,500 members. I get all the notifications from my page as well, and from my timeline, so I miss an awful lot of stuff. So and my friends list is full. So the problem is now it's just I don't see for looking anymore. Right, so okay, you're still working technically, Vicky. Are you at work having a little bit of time out, or are you working from home? Got that Friday feeling. Yeah, please like and share, everybody. Right, let's go through. I've forgotten my pad as well. Again, racing in. I didn't have it. I just have been up to my neck in it this past week. I don't know if I'm on my head, quite frankly, and it's only going to get worse. However, let's talk to you about some things. So let me write things down so I don't forget. I've already got a bit of paper ready. So first things first is, what did we say? It was, have prizes been posted? Yes, they have been posted. Dawn always lets Danny know. But as you know, Danny has had a few parcels to post. So things have slipped a little bit. Basically, the stock was loaded last Friday for TV on Monday, because we wanted to make sure those people who shopped over the weekend or didn't work at the weekend managed to get theirs as well. So I'm going to be honest with you, when I got to TV, they just before I left, they phoned me and said, could you bring something else? And I was like, okay. They said, well, in case we run out. I got to TV and it had sold out. So they asked for some extra stock. I gave them every single minutest piece of stock I had, and I will tell you, it isn't small quantities. As many of you know, we do not do, we only see by the things that arrive that we don't do small quantities. So they had every bit we had. Now that went, I got to air, and again, it was just crazy. You'd all been waiting for them, and I thank you so much. I'm so grateful that you actually trust me, because you bought them really before, you know, actually seeing me demo them on telly, quite a lot of you. So thank you so much. And what I want to know is, do you like them? I do hope you do. Rachel, no, deliveries don't come by Royal Mail. Create and Craft don't do Royal Mail anymore. Our deliveries from our website do come by Royal Mail, but our deliveries through Create and Craft come through Every Only. Don't worry about being late. It looks like a lot of you oh no, hubby's finished work and called me to pick him up. Doesn't need biggest moment. Shall I go and get him or make him walk? Or we should have a vote on that. I think they might they might also make him walk, Sarah. Okay, so basically Monday was absolute chaos. So not only did we have to load all of the stock, which still sold out, we then had to bring in extra product, which we loaded onto the 8 p.m. show. So we had shows to do, and then what happened was that ran out. So they took stock that I'd put in my car to show them for an upcoming show, and they said we need it now. So they stole that off me. So as you know, the design team hadn't seen it. Nobody's seen anything. It was just crazy with no finished samples. I hadn't even cut them out, and it's resulted in 2,650 something orders, and I think they were still trickling in after that, so it was significant. Danny has still got, he's still got 1,000 orders to pack, because all of you bought the inks. They have to go in boxes, so he has to make up all the boxes and then put all your other bits in and get them packed. So it's been an absolute just chaotic time, but we're getting through everything. So please, yes, Danny is still sorting out boxes. So what would be, I know you're all very, very patient. So we've got a helper in for him now. The lovely Harrison has come to help. So he's been an absolute godsend this week. So we have been trying, we've got out more and more orders this week than we would normally do. But obviously we have had just such a volume. It's been ridiculous. It's been our biggest show on record. It's been our biggest show. So please bear with us. Okay, the embossing folders were fab. I can't see what's to follow. Do you remember I said to you 2023 was going to be a year? It's going to be a year. I got some, I got something today in the post, and I opened it, and I just I looked at it and I showed it to Danny, and I went, oh my God, they're going to love it. They're just going to love it. And I did a little video and showed Miriam and Dawn, because I'm scared to show anybody else, because everybody became, when's it coming? When's it coming? And it's something so beautiful and amazing. And it's just, you're all going to just fall in love with it. But it is something that needs to be put in a box. So when Danny saw it, I think his heart dropped and he thought it's really nice and they're going to sell loads, and that means I've got lots of boxes to make. But it's not here yet, so you've got to wait for that. But goodness me, there's some beautiful things coming. I can promise you that. I can absolutely promise you. But I'm going to be really careful, because I'm very aware that you had a very, very a busy show. You had so much product to play with, and you have like all your inks, you're going to have all your embossing folders, and then you saw the other ones and you were buying the other ones. So I'm very aware that you've got a lot to play with at the moment. So I'm not back to TV until the 27th of the month. It's good for me to catch my breath and catch up with some things, and it's good for you. It's good for your pockets. It calms the baked beans situation down a little bit, hopefully, and it gives you time to play with what you've got, because it's really important you do that. So I sat on my hands, but not for long. Love the inks, but so juicy. I've got it over my top. I did tell you they were going to be juicy, but we have to do it juicy, because if you think about the ink, have I got, I'm not going to unpack my bags from being back from telly. Is it in this one? Bear with. I can't remember. This is my telly bag. So don't think this is a new bag. It's my telly bag that was on sale. Yeah. So if you think about these inks, when you open them, they're going to have all that. I mean, you probably can't see that, but there's lots of glitter on the top, and obviously that dries really quickly, so you have to make the ink quite juicy so it soaks up the glitter and you can spread the glitter rather than the glitter drying as soon as it hits the cardstock. But just best thing to do, less is more, and build up, because when you've got your first layer down, it's really important to remember this. After your first layer, you think, oh, that's a little bit dry, so you grab a bit more ink, and then you realize, oh my goodness, when I put it over the top of what's already there, it becomes very wet, and that's simply because you've already got a layer down and it's attaching to that layer and you're reactivating what's underneath. So just take it slowly. That you will learn very quickly how much ink you need and how little ink you actually need to spread. Okay, so let's have a look. Hope to have my inks tomorrow. Yeah, so Jan, that's I hope you I mean, it's going to be a learning curve for all of you, but just remember, just take it slowly. Don't overload the ink. First of all, you think there's not a lot of ink there, build it up and build it up, and you'll get a feel for what you need. Hi, Susan. I'm going to see you soon. You lucky woman. Oh, dearie me. I'm not having alcohol. I'm off to a class. I'm going to do a weekend workshop up at the lovely Susan's. Is it at your shop, Susan? Give it a shout out here if you want. Put it in the comments. I'm going away for the weekend with my lovely friends Sharon Curtis and Miriam, and we're off to do a workshop with Antonis at Country View Crafts. So if anybody wants to go to that, that's going to be amazing. Go and check out Susan's website. If it's not sold out, Susan, of course. Sorry, are we talking inks or EF? Have I missed something? Am I like really behind in the comments, Lindsay? We're talking about inks. We're talking about inks at the moment. Do you like? We love them. I'm glad you love making walk. That's as far as I've got. What do you think, Lisa? I'm still on the making Sarah's husband walk. I better move forward a bit. Only made samples, having a real play at the weekend. Yeah, please play. I think you're going to love them. Your inks arrive, but not in embossing folders. Crank Craft will get back to you, I am sure. The inks are in your wish list. Danny is Superman. Don't tell him that because his head will swell. I've been feeding and watering him. I promise you. Wish I had a busy Danny. Be careful what you wish for. Danny's a superstar. He's keeping you all happy. I had a hydrangea first come, but I'm going to get in the corner. I got it wrong. Oh no, that'll be us that got it wrong. There'll be a mistake on our part. So apologies, but Crank Craft will sort any issues out that you may have. QQQ, when is the bubbles nesting die coming back? Angela, let me put that on my list because we're talking about the reorders. Nested bubbles. What I was going to bring up on my screen, which I haven't had a chance to, I'm going to try and do it while I'm talking to you. What is on my reorder, especially if Ben's here as well, because he'll want to know. Danny deserves a holiday. Dangling carrots. I am dangling carrots. My design team are incredible. My design team, let me give a big shout out to them tonight as well, because I don't often get a chance to do this because everything's so frenzied. But the girls on my team are the best. There is no question about that. Their commitment and their loyalty is just amazing. And what they get thrown at them at last minute is beyond belief, really. We've got so much going on. They've got samples to do for America. They've got samples to do for all the upcoming shows. And then I chuck a show in the middle of it. And the girls will drive over if they're local and they'll pick up product and go home. And in minutes, they'll make a card to get on social media. So just a massive thank you to all of them. And they are just wonderful. And the inspiration in the group and in other groups is just second to none. I will tell you some things in a minute. I will tell you some things. 27th is a payday. That's the other reason I've done the end of the month. You need to make bags. I do need to make bags like those, don't I? Don't you worry. I have got plans for tons of stuff. Oh, Jackie Allen. Miriam and Dawn would say, I'm really glad that you're upstairs and all your stock is downstairs. Yes, is the answer, Jackie. We have some upcoming shows. We have a show on the Dawn. Is it the 8th of March? I think it's the 8th of March. And all I can say is one of the girls in the DT, or two of the girls in the DT tonight said, hasn't he got cute little feet? That's all I'm going to tell you. I will tell you, the folder is called Home Tweet Home. That's all I can tell you for the 8th of March. So I hope that helps a little bit. 27th isn't that long, is it? Does anyone have a trick to getting the ink off your fingers? Yeah, I would use some. If you can use it. What am I bringing to show you next week, Susan? The new stuff. I could bring it to show you, couldn't I? I could bring it. That'd be a bit cheeky, but I might do. I've got to bring some stuff for Miriam, so if you're watching, you might see it. I would say getting it off your fingers, if it's like the dark colours, because it's a dye and pigment mix, it's going to stain your fingers. I tend to use the what's that? The antibacterial hand wash gets it off me. If it's got a high alcohol content, that gets rid of it quite easily. A little bit of acetone, if you don't mind putting that on your fingers, that gets rid of it as well. But it does fade quite quickly. And I think the problem that I had was because, and I got it under my nails, because I kept changing the tops of the sponges. It was going under my fingers. So if you're able to have separate sponges, it's definitely worth it, because you don't have so much of an issue. I might have paid this lot off by then. Lindsay, this is why I'm trying to spread things out, and this is why I won't come to TV more than twice a month unless I've got something really, really that needs to go on. I think it's not fair to do that, because it makes you want more, it makes you spend more, and sometimes we don't have more, and quite often we don't have more. We push ourselves in any event, and I don't want you all doing that. I want to stick with twice a month, and I think that's more than enough, more than enough in my opinion. So the poppy set is amazing. I'm going to go. Hang on. I'll learn once I take the lids off. Can keep going. Someone's asked about trim and nicky nacky no. Hang on, what's that? Thanks for yesterday in the bag, and so I get the inks are absolutely amazing. I can't believe how gorgeous they are. Thank you. Oh my God. It's okay, ladies and gents. My daughter's gone to pick hubby up. You're gonna fill a wine glass up. You do make me laugh, you lot. I'm gonna try and get to all the comments. Too right, Lisa. You are here, Ben. You were lurking in the background and I hadn't noticed you. Okay. Do you know what? Social media is so important to get the samples out, to show things. So honestly, it's a lot of hard work, but it's absolutely worth it. Just instance. Everyone's loving them. I'm so pleased you're loving them. They're right. Anybody who's a trade customer, yes, there is stock for trade as well. I was very aware that we need to keep some for trade for our local retailers. And definitely Danny McIntosh. Danny McIntosh, what are you doing here? Nicky Nacky Noo, still a few to go, but thank you. A few to go. Was it about 1100 left? Evening, Kathy. Right, let's get down. Right, okay. Now, I think, no, I'm honestly, spreading them out is the right thing to do, and I couldn't not do that. It wouldn't sit right with me. So that's that. So you were asking me about when some products are coming back. Now, if I get asked one more time when the nested bubble squares are coming back and the bold words, bold phrases, bold words, can't remember, is it bold phrases? One of them, the bold something. If I had £1 for every time I got asked that, I would be a wealthy lady. So they're ordered. While I'm here, I'm going to see if I can open my spreadsheet, and because I'm on my work computer, I can open my spreadsheet and find my reorder file. Open. Oh, I know why. Hang 1 second. Bear with. 1 sec. 1 second. Now, I might do it on my phone actually. It's bringing you back because it's trying to add me to a different email address. So let's go find the Google Sheets and I will tell you what's coming in because many of you are waiting for stuff. And I'll talk to you about the website as well. I know it's looking very bare at the minute. I know. Okay. Oh, I nearly told you the new stuff there. Right. So we have got, goodness gracious me, we've got the ornamental lattice, the big die that you're all asking for, the bold phrases, the wood grain embossing folder, the nested stitch bubble squares, the stitched alphabet, the stitch numbers, the pansy corner, the Christmas wreath that you're all asking for. I mean, you're starting early, you lot. Camellia cluster, budding bloom, the daffodil, the tulip, the sweet pea, the peg partner die. What was the other thing? The textures stamp. Do you remember the texture stamp you was all after? There was a background stamp as well, which was a GL, which had birthdays on it. There was also, they were a couple of years ago, if I'm honest with you, and they were called Be Happy Part 1 and Be Happy Part 2 sentiment stamps and sentiment stamps. They're coming back as well. The stamps are due in tomorrow. No, they're not. They're due in on Monday. But the rest of it is a reorder, and it's all coming with some brand spanking new products, new dies, and new stamps, and lots more sentiments coming your way. And lots of you asked for the nested stitch bubble squares to be rectangles. We've done that. We've done some A2 backgrounds. We have done the in the loop die. The in the loop die was my first ever die, and I've been asked so much to bring it back. That's coming back. The other thing coming back is you all asked me, do you remember when I worked for Creative Expressions, I did a scallop square die. That obviously flew out the door. It's now 3, 4, 5 years old, and you're still asking me for it, and people are still chasing to get it. So I've changed stitching a little bit on it. I've changed a couple of things on it, but it has been revamped and relaunched, so that will be back. There are other things coming which are on another spreadsheet. Embossing folders, we've got pretty leaves, water droplets, Ben. So we've got some 6x6s, pretty leaves, water droplets, weave. And then we've got some layered bubbles, we've got the botanical fern, we've got the crazy paint, we've got the balloons, we've got the blooms and berries, the wildflower spray, the water lily and the cosmos border are on their way back. Just there's a ton of stuff. There's a ton of stuff now because it's coming with that square die. I mean, I've ordered a lot of that square die, Susan, because people love it, and I think it's just a staple, and it's such a pretty die as well. Although it's just a nest, it's a nested square with. If you haven't seen it, it's a scallop nested square, but the scallop is quite a big, soft scallop, and then it has stitching on it, and then it has 2 dies that nest within it to do your matting and layering, which aren't scalloped. It's absolutely beautiful. So they're all back, and obviously does that include the stencil storage folders? I can't talk about that right now. I've got to stop. I've got to stop. Will it go to Scrapbook and Hazels and the scallop die? Yes, it will. It will go to Scrapbook and Ecstasy. I'm sure both of them will take it. And then it is down to those. Then it is down to HSN if they want to pick that up. Although I think they probably will. It's the Heart Bouquet coming back. The Heart Bouquet. Cut and embossed folder. You're the second person to ask that in a day. Well, it might do if I get more people asking. Heart, Bouquet. Is that the one that came out the same time as the rose one? There was a rose and a heart with daisies in it. Let's have a look. Butterfly foiling plate. Yes, that's ordered as well. That's on the list as well. Butterfly foiling plate. Yes, so we've got the new nesting dies. We've got a nesting rectangle, which is an A2 size, and then we've got some cover plates for it. We've then also got, do you remember I did the magazine gift, which had the sentiment stamp. Sarah Nielsen, if you are here, you need to listen to this carefully. So if you had the members gift, there was also the availability of a die, which was a rectangle, and it had hearts around the edge of it. So we've now done that as a nesting die, which is a regular, I think it's a 5x7 size, I can't remember, and there's elements to fit inside. So we've got lots of background stuff coming for you. And with all that, I might need a mortgage, but this is all stuff that's going to be trickling in about vertical sentiments. Linda asked John Lockwood at Sandown about vertical sentiments, and he had been asked for these many times and would see about them. Yeah, mine are now discontinued. I did do them, but I've now discontinued those ones. There are more coming, but they're not for a while yet. But they are quite handy to have. They're a little bit tricky to do them because it's getting the space in between the letters. But yeah, they are really nice. I need the balloons, everything. So yeah, there's lots of stuff coming back. So please, please don't worry about things coming. But you've got to remember is that not only when will the satin glimmer foils be available again? I need to put an order together for those. So let me write that down so I don't forget. Satin foils. I can do that relatively quickly. Angie, about storage. Can you sit tight? You know, I was saying that I had something come in today. Sit tight, please sit tight. It is coming by ocean though, so it's going to be about 12 weeks. But please sit by tight because I tell you now, it is absolutely worth the wait. Okay. All of these will go on my website, but what I was trying to get to say is that we're having it all shipped together, so it's going to be 4 weeks. Okay, 4 weeks till all of that, and I know the retailers are waiting for the bold phrases, the squares. They're waiting for some of the back in stock of all the items. So please bear with them as well. They're relying on me. I'm relying on China, but obviously Chinese New Year has compounded everything to make things a little bit more delayed. But I promise you, all these things are on their way back. Will you be stocking the Spellbinders quick trimmer that cuts the foils? I can look into that, certainly, obviously, because I'm working with Spellbinders, so I certainly can. What's it called? The quick trimmer. Okay, leave that with me. Okay. What is your website called, please? Just new to you. Welcome, Tammy. The website is thatcraftplace.co.uk, or if you type in lisahortoncrafts.co.uk, it will take you there as well. I get the impression that you are overseas, I think. What we try to do with our international customers there is a standard rate for shipping to the USA. However, if we take it to the post office and it comes in under the price that we've charged you, we normally refund you the difference. So I hope that helps. Faye Morton, I don't think we'll get much from it. So as I say, the website is really low on stock at the moment, really low on stock. But also, what's really thank you, Anne. What's really important for you guys to know as well is that it's hiya, Lottie. Is Lottie here? I didn't see Lottie. Where did I see Lottie? Have I missed Lottie? There's so many people I can't see for looking. I can't see for looking. You're from Canada, Tammy. I thought you might be. Right now, there's there's so much to talk about. Tammy, I am doing an online workshop with Crafters Home. So I'm sure you know of them. So yeah, that's one that you might want to sign up for. We're doing that around April, May time. So just be aware. Jane Powell, are you still there? You haven't left me, have you? Jane Powell. Oh, I shouldn't do this really. You know, I was talking about March, wasn't I? I'm just going to do something. I'm really naughty. Take it away. Take it away, Lisa. Take it away. I hope it's not a stamp, but I hope that helps. Did you see? Did you see? I hope you did, because it's really lovely. Lisa, wow. I'm not showing you anymore. I'm not showing you anymore. That's so bad, isn't it? I shouldn't have done that. Just, I can't help myself. I'm sitting chatting away, aren't I? Yay. Right. So what I'm trying to do is I'm working through your list as much as you probably don't think I am. I'm working through your list. I'm trying to get through everything that you've asked for, and I'm trying to make sure that I can spread it out as well, because you asked me for so much. It's great, but obviously 2 shows a month and splitting it through the shows, or I think what's going to end up happening is I'm going to bring you too much stuff and you can't afford it all, and then I'll get in trouble. So I'm going to be I'm going to be really careful with what I'm sending you. Okay. So what is coming on the 27th? All right. So, you know, I always try and do this with you. Now, I'm very aware that you just spent money. So this is why I don't like to almost ram things down your throat. Rebecca Jane, Crocus. Yeah, did you not see that? Rebecca Jane, did you not see that little beauty? That little beauty? Little beauty? That little beauty. Right, go away. Okay. I'm still looking at the thistle. It's still on the cards. But do you know what, right? I keep doing the thistle. I think I said this before. Oh, don't worry, Judy, about being late. Oh, hang on. There's too many comments. I can't keep up. Sorry, I keep turning this way, but right, okay. Thistle, because it's got such fine lines on the thistle, it's really hard to make it 3D. And then it makes it really hard to do the changing the colours to get the blend in. So it is on my list. Blue bonnets. I don't know what they are. I'm going to write that down. Oh, I think I do know what they are, actually. I think Sue Peachy messaged me about those. Baked beans on my shopping. You're a naughty girl. What else has got in your little pile? Do you want to see my little pile? My little pile. I'm just going to go to your little pile. I'm going to go to the little pile. Right. So, all right. Do I have any thoughts about teddies? Yes, I have thoughts about teddies. Teddies are on the list. Teddies are on the list. I've got an idea about them though. I'm thinking about them. I'm a bit one of those that I sit here and it's a very big pile of new products. I sit here and I work it out in my head and I try and visualize how you'd use it. So I have to make my design based on how I think you can translate it into a card. So that's why sometimes things take longer. Okay. Please, we have a bride and groom embossing folder. You might be able to. You might be able to. I'm just working on something else. Yeah, you might be able to. I'm not sent anymore. Honestly, I do need somebody to come here with some gaffer tape and con. Drop the strawberries and we're done. Okay. Any update? Not. Oh no. All of Scotland is waiting for my thistle. I'm still waiting on that £50 note, stamp and die. That look gave, honestly, I'm so bad at this. Can you imagine what I'm like at Christmas? I'm just terrible. So this is what I'm saying. It is going to be a cracking year. But the reason we brought the inks out first is because everything that's going to follow, you're going to have your inks, and I want you to have your inks. I badly want you to have all your inks and all the colours you need to work with everything that's coming, okay? So you've got your metallics now. Now, obviously, we know there is round 2 of inks, and what I want to do, again, I think we should take you out for a few drinks. Oh, my God. Oh, that would just be carnage, right? I don't drink really. I mean, my effort of drinking is a Pimm's and lemonade, and that makes me all tipsy if I have one too many. Just warning you, Susan, I'm a bit of a hardcore drinker. No, Kathy, the inks won't be on scrapbook at the moment, and the reason they won't, Susan's got a plan. The reason they won't is they're not cheap to make, and to be able to get them to America, it's not proving cost effective at the moment. Mark, what's Dawn said? Lisa, be quiet. I know. The worst thing is, Dawn, you know the thing that I did the video of, it's sitting next to me, and I know it's actually burning a hole in my hand wanting to show it, and I can't. Okay, throw Lisa a party. Honestly, what do they say about loose lips? Sink ships. Do you know what though? Joking aside, I don't mind showing you. I'm not a walls have ears kind of girl. If I've done it and I've got it here, it's done, it's out there, you know about it. You just might have to wait for it, and then you drive me mad till I actually give it to you. So I'm not really that kind of person, but I don't mind sharing loads with you. So let's talk about a couple of things. Honestly, I would plan to do a demo, but I'm not going to get a chance now. Well, I'd love a 3D folder where the middle is blank so we can put, oh, would you? Oh, okay. Shush, Lisa. Shush, 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 shush. Can someone ship them to me from the US, from the UK? Suzette, where are you? We ship worldwide, so we can ship things to you. Thelma, are you the lady who sent me the card? It's on my list. It's on my list. We need to put Lisa in a tin of beans so she can spill it. I tell you what'll happen is you do workshops with me, you'll be plying me with alcohol, so I spill more beans. I better get back to back on track. It's on my list, Thelma. It's on my list. I promise you, I have got it. I'm just so glad I haven't got everything with me. Oh, do I do it? I'm trying to see what I've got down there. No. Dawn will absolutely kill me. Danny saw it as well, Thelma, so we went, Dawn, isn't time you went to make a coffee or go to the loo? Right, okay. Birds are on. Birds done. So we've got a show on birds, actually. The girls got their products today, many of them for the design team. Peggy, don't encourage me. Don't encourage me. Stop, you lot. Stop. You're going to get me into trouble. So basically, we've got a show on the 27th, which I'm going to show you a little bit of in a minute. Then we've got the show on the 8th of March. And the show on the 8th of March is basically for Tom Gringus. Tom Gringus in the US of A was asking about what we have for spring and Easter. So I haven't gone down the route of eggs and bunnies, but I have gone down the route of a new, almost like a daffodil, but it's more of a narcissus. Okay, you lot, honestly, I tell you what, you are so much trouble. I can't tell you. You're going to get me into trouble as well. So what we decided to do for Easter, and it's more of a spring show. So thank you so. Oh, you're very, very absolutely welcome, Rose. Dawn works really hard on the blog. I do keep looking to my side. I know I'm you know when you're like, you shouldn't. Any chance of washy Christmas like the cube? Yes, there is chance of that, 100%. We're pushing it to the edge though. We're working on something to go with it. We might even bring some foiling into it. So bear with. There's so much going on. Let me get back to it. 27th, we're going to show in a minute. So the 8th of March, I said I'm going to do Easter kind of spring stuff. Linda, Dawn, there's someone knocking at your door. Dawn, you better go, Dawn. So Easter spring kind of stuff. I felt like what we need to do is so February that's embossing folders done for a while because we've done those. So we'll come back to them in March in the spring. So you've just seen the crocus, and then we've got the darling beautiful marigold for spring. I can't show that very well. I wasn't meant to be showing that to the full stop. That's all I'm going to show you. And then the narcissus. So this is a narcissus. This isn't a daffodil. This is a narcissus, and it's smaller. It's a 5x7. So for those of you who are not keen on a DL, they're going to work beautifully for you. Okay. Right. So I'm showing you that. All I'm showing you of that. Can't. Dawn. Oh, sorry. Move your hands, Lisa. Sit up, Lisa. Right, that's it. Do that. Right, stop moving. Okay. It's all I'm saying, all right? So as you can see, I'm working my way through everything. Okay, so that's all I'm showing you for March. Now, in terms of round 2 of the inks, there's so many questions that I've been asked. I'm sorry I'm blurting stuff out, but I just want to... She's a lovely nightmare. Oh, honestly, poor Dawn. Poor Dawn. Past couple of weeks, I think she's going to implode. Evening, lovely Pat. I know, but all of this is to come. So this is why I'm saying, if you think, there might be other brands bringing stuff out. There might be things you're thinking of buying, but you're going, oh, what's Lisa bringing out? Or what are they bringing out? If I'm showing you, you can make a better judgment. This is what I always say to you. You can now go, do you know what? Angela, you've missed several weeks. Where have you been? Anyway, so what I try and do is show you, give you plenty of advance warning about what's coming up, so you can make a judgment. You can save if you want to, or you can go somewhere else if you want to, but at least you know, and you can plan, and you can decide what you can afford. You might be getting birthday money. You might think, oh, I want to buy a new dress, new shoes, or do I want to go and get something that Lisa's got coming out? No, I don't like that this month. I'm going to get me new shoes. Do you know what I mean? It's that kind of thing. The right folks, no more till she shows us the 27th. She's killing me and getting distracted. Hayley, come on then. All right. So Dawn has done an unboxing video for us, which will go up on the website in a while for what is coming out on the 27th. Now, can I be, Hayley, I promise you I'm not talking about this, but I need to talk about inks first, round 2 of inks. So based on what's coming out on the 27th, I feel I've got to make a decision what to do about the ink. So the new colours of inks that you've all seen are going to work beautifully with what's coming out on the 27th. Now, I know it makes February a very expensive month, and I am not prepared to do that because I don't think it's fair. What I am prepared to do, though, is load the new colours of inks onto our website. Not sure when I'm going to do it yet, but it will get done. It's going to be a little while, but it will get done before the 27th. And what I thought is we can do a bundle on the website, but we can also do the individual, so you can cherry pick if you want to. So if I show you what's on the show on the 27th, then you know there's going to be matching ink pads available for you, and you can choose and make the decision if you want to go to our website over the next couple of weeks and purchase the ink pads. They will go onto Horton Crafts as well at a better price, because I can do the bundle at a better price on TV, but you will be able to get them individually on my website. How does that sound? Hang on, let me, somebody just said something. You have a beautiful stamp that says, oh, I'll put it on the screen. Sorry, you have a beautiful stamp that says, it's a hug in an envelope. Just love this. What about some downloadable sentiments? Yes. Yes. There's so much in the background that there's so much I'm working on. Okay, right. So we're going to get into it now. So hopefully that will help everybody. If you've got a few, you can buy a few. If you can afford all of them, it's great. But you don't have to. But they'll be available, right? But I will probably put them on with the narcissus and the crocuses and the marigold in March. Okay, right. So Dawn did. Let's get back to what I was talking about. Dawn did an unboxing of this. Now, this was meant to be last week, but as you know, I pushed it back for the inks. This is our designer collection. So this is going to be 2 or 3 times a year maximum. We're going to do this, but it is a designer collection. So what you buy isn't available individually. It is a collection. And the reason we've done this is because it's going to be one of those, I want to say a something that's, when it's gone, it's gone. It's not a reorder. It's like a box kit. When they're sold out and gone, they're gone. So we do these, and when they come to us, they're boxed already. So yours will come, which will help Danny quite a bit. It will be a brown box like this. It's not going to be a glamorous box because I'm not wasting money on a box. I'm wasting money on content. So it will come in a box like this. And like, for example, here, this one is called Modern Florals. Okay, so this is your designer collection, Modern Florals. Horton Crafts already have this, and I'm hoping they do some stunning photography on this because it's really beautiful. You all loved box kit number 1, okay? Donna Clary's had kittens over this. I can't tell you how excited Donna Clary is over this. It is absolutely stunning. Now I feel a bit naughty showing you something just after you've bought from me, but you're asking, so I'm going to show you. Kathy, I'm not sure. It depends on stock because it's a limited run. TV have got the exclusive. Now, if you can get it from TV, I would advise you to, because it's going to be about 40 quid cheaper than I'm going to charge you. All right. And then it's in a box, so it's going to cost more to ship. So I would suggest, if you can get it, it will be worth getting it on TV. So remember stitch florals, remember the beautiful, beautiful, pretty flowers. Well, we'll sort something out, Kathy. Honestly, because you're in the States, we'll sort something out. Don't stress about it. Honestly, right? Okay. So this will excite you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split the page. We'll go in depth with it. We'll go in. Let me get it open first so you can see. Danny went to me, will you be finished by 8? I went, oh yeah, yeah. Of course I will. Okay. First thing I'm going to say to you is the quality is outstanding. This is the best quality product I've ever done. I'm so excited by this, I cannot tell you. So I'm going to split the page. I actually might, yeah, no, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. That colour is not doing me any favours at all. Let's go solo. Right, let's look at this. Okay, so this is your Modern Florals collection. It's beautiful. I can't tell you. I mean, this doesn't do it justice, Donna, does it? It's so beautiful in real life. Okay. Now, when I just do this, this is like even this is like a glossy. See, look at the finish on this. So this is your paper, okay, that you're going to get, and you're going to get 48 sheets. Okay. So this is incredible. This is just incredible. I can't begin to tell you. So this is 200 GSM. So this is like just stunning. All right. This is card blank. You can make card blanks out of this. It is beautiful. The smell of it is outstanding as well. And then we have coordinating. Here we go, all the way through. There's a ton in this. Absolute ton. It smells divine. It smells quality, okay? It smells ridiculously good. Going to go all the way through into your stripes, all the way through into your flowers. So the colour palette is just shockingly beautiful. Oh, Shelley, it's just amazing. I mean, this is not even touching the surface, okay? So there's your papers, all right? There's your papers straight away. Honestly, you will, samples are going to knock your socks off. So I'm not showing you samples now, but okay, this is beautiful. So I'm going to pop that back like that, and then this is just, there's a ton of this. So it's a beautiful, beautiful put. So you're going to get a ton of that. Let's bring out the one at the back. No, yeah, let's bring out the one at the back. Okay, so what I want to show you is, oh, hang on, is this one. And hang on a second, this one. So let me just hold these. So these two have elements on there. Well, I'm sure you can imagine what I've done for those, can't you? I've added some dies to go with these. All right, so we've got dies that work with these beautifully. So we'll come through and have a look at those very briefly. So that's just your papers. That's just your papers. This is massive. And then I think you heard me talking about it on TV. We then have our vellums. Okay. Yeah. Wait. Please wait. Please bear with. Please bear with. So then we have the vellum. So now we have all our coloured vellums. So we have coordinating coloured vellums to work in with the beautiful, beautiful papers. But remember, construction weight vellum. It is stunning. Now that you can use in your embossing folders. So pop a piece of photocopying paper around your vellum and then cut it, and it will be stunning. So that is your plain vellum. All right, that's your plain vellum. Then we have our pattern vellum. All right, shut the front door. Okay, I am so excited about this. I have been bursting at the seams about this. So I'm going to turn that over a minute. And then we have our pattern vellum. I mean, come on, wait till you see this. So this is the vellum, which replicates some of the patterns in the paper pads. So let's just do this. I mean, vellum. It is copy of paper around the, so when you put it into your embossing folder, to stop it cracking the embossing, what you need to do, I found, is I popped a piece of photocopying paper under and above when I put it into the folder. It's so thick, and it's so gorgeous, and it's so beautiful. Now you get a lot in here, right? So you get literally 24 of this vellum and 24 of the other vellum. I mean, look at this one. Wait a minute, look at this. Wait this. Shut the front door. Look at that. So all your vellums. Now, if I get a piece of card behind it, you can see better. So there you go. So there's your beautiful vellum. Oh my days, it's divine. And then we couldn't not have this pattern in there, could we? Because this is the signature pattern, really. There's your signature pattern here. All done in vellums as well, so they are absolutely stunning. So that's vellum pack number 2. So you've actually got 48 sheets of vellum. Now, I have not seen that size and that quantity of vellum for under, oh, I don't know, ridiculous amounts of money. And the card pack that's 48 sheets, my goodness, you pay like all close to £20 for 24 sheets of that quality and that size. So let's keep going. I'm going to show you, and this is why I'm showing you, because what I want you to do is make a judgment. All right, you can sit back and make a judgment. You might want it, you might go, it's not my style. This, I feel, it is luxury. It's not the cheapest on the market, sure it's not, but I tell you what, it's the best quality you're going to find, and it's going to last you a long time. The next thing you're going to get, this is all in the kit. This now, look at this. Look at even the packaging. I just love it. Can you see that? The shine on that. Now, if I open this out, this is white. Now, if you can see, it's got a shine to it. Can you see that's got a shine? Yeah, you can see that shining. Now, these are stickers. These are all stickers, but it's not cut. It's uncut. Could that vellum be used for parchment craft? Yes, it could. Absolutely, yes, it could. And none of it's available separately. None of it. It is a kit. But if we find that it becomes that popular, then we will do our best to bring back what we can. But initially, it is a kit. So these are all stickers. So there's 3 different sections here with sentiments. And then we do it twice. And then we do it in each colour. So each colour will match the colour of your flowers. It will all match the colour of your papers and your vellum. So if you want to stick your vellum down, you can put your flowers in front of the vellum. You can put your stickers in front of the vellum. So when you've got the stickers, you think, wow, okay. So what we've done is bring you a coordinating die. So now your die is going to cut out your stickers. Okay, and Danny's coming. Danny, I'm going to be late. I'm going to be 10 minutes. He's going back. I knew this was going to happen. No, I'll be finishing plenty of time. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take your piece of sticker sheet, you're going to put it on a piece of card, and then you're going to die cut all your sentiments out. This will be your core. This will be the one that we use for every other kit going forward. Okay, so remember that is going to be not in the next kit, but you will have something to replace that to give it the same value. Okay, that's that. Still not finished, guys. Still not finished. So that is the stickers. Okay, then alongside that, you're going to get these little crackers. We're going to bring you the cutest little stamps ever. So these little stamps, so now you've got a sentiment stamp. You have got the flowers, which are identical to the flowers in the, let me grab that one. Same as these flowers, and I give you all the buttons, all the elements to make these flowers if you want to. I'll tell you the price in a minute. Hey, my Carla, my lovely woman. It's nice to see you, my darling. So you get all of these. So now you can stamp these onto your, if you use your solid black ink, stamp onto the vellum if you want to. Absolutely. You can heat emboss onto the vellum if you want to. You can do so many things. So there's your stamps. They are super pretty. The leaves are identical to the leaves, so you can actually build up and create similar scenes to what you've got in these arrangements. Okay, and then we've popped in the sentiments. We've even given you the little flowers here. Look at that, even matching flowers. Yes, that's what we'll do, Stacey. We did it with the washi as well, so we will always keep that die available. So if you have future kits, you will always be able to cut them out. So yeah, absolutely. So you've got all your stamps. Then of course we have the dies. Now the dies look different to the stamps because you've got more here. You can see. So you can see you've got these. Cut that. That's going to cut that. That's going to cut that. And then we've got one that cuts. Where is it? Where is that one? Cuts that one. And there's all these other dies here. But remember, in here, I showed you these, didn't I, at the back? So these flowers, we've done a die that's got 3 on it. Lay it over the top and you can cut 3 out, or you can turn it at an angle and cut 1 out. Here, you've got circles. So what we've done here is your buttons. We've done the same thing. So you've got 3 there. You can lay it over and cut your buttons out. Okay, so loads and loads and loads you can use. Okay, so that is your kit. That is your kit. All right, now you asked the price. I'm pretty sure it's £99 less your club discount. Okay, so that, I'm telling you now, just so you know, that's what it's likely to be. And for what you get in there, it is just phenomenal value for money. It is just beautiful. I cannot tell you. So that is the main thing. So that is your kit as such, right? So I hope you're still here, Hayley. You've not fallen over or passed out or anything. It is beautiful. And it's going to take some beating, I can tell you. It is absolutely stunning. So when I said it was like the box kit, does that make sense now? I mean, come on, right. So me being me, it wouldn't be right not to have embossing folders, would it? So what we've done is we've taken 2 designs. So the first design I've taken, which I adore, it's called Showers. It's called, Summer Shower. So this is, it gives you this beautiful, beautiful spotty look like we had on the vellum. Blimey, fingers are drunk. It's coming to Create and Craft on the 27th of this month, okay? I think the box kit and yes, I know. So that's your first embossing folder. That doesn't have anything, that doesn't have obviously a layering stencil because it doesn't need it. Okay, and then here's your second embossing folder. So this is your button bloom. So this gives you all of it. Let me see if I can, it's going to be difficult because the light's shining on it. There's your little buttons. It's like a Ferrari box. It is really, isn't it? That's your button blooms. But because it was so beautiful, we've done coordinated layering stencils, but these are separate. These are separate. All of this is £99 less your club discount, okay? But these are additional add-ons if you want them. So you've got your summer showers. Now that on the vellum is just cracking. And then you have your, you might just fancy the embossing folders and the stencils, you might do. So you've now got the A6 stencils and they're layering as well. Remember, everything will be layering. It's going to be so beautiful. And that is that signature paper in the front. You can see here, we've done it into the same pattern, okay? And then finally, just not to miss anybody out, we decided we ought to do the foil plates for them. So that and that works together with the embossing folder as well. So you've got foil, emboss and stencil. And then obviously you've got your summer showers, so you can foil your vellum with that. All right. So this is what you said about the beginning of this kit, the hubby. How your hubby's been a right pain tonight, isn't he? So let me explain about the kit finally. The kit comprises, the heart rate on my Fitbit came going out. Will I be doing it as a bundle? Yes, I will offer it as a big bundle, but I will also do it just as the kit. Okay, Fitbit gives you overtime. Glad the inks are in much. See what I mean? That's why I'm very, very aware of spending. Okay, and this is why the ink pads will go on individually onto my website. Okay, so you get your papers. As you know, you've seen what you get. You've seen, and there's a ton of. You're not going to run out. It's going to take you ages to use all of this up. So these are all your papers. You then get your plain vellums, 24 sheets, 200 GSM of vellum. You then get your pattern vellum, the same amount. Okay. You then get all your foils, all your stickers, all of those stickers. You then get 12 self-adhesive sheets, 6 colours, ton of stickers, and then you get the die, and then you get the stamps, and then you get the other dies. Okay, so that's it. I understand it is a considered purchase. I totally understand it, but this is why I'm telling you now. Okay, yes, they will be loaded on the Friday before the show, 100%. Okay, these are your other bits if you were interested. Everything coordinates, and I'm telling you now, when it's gone, it's gone. All right. So this is why I'm trying to be sensible and talk to you about it. So let me remove that and come back to you. So that's it. So this, I was hanging it out because I didn't really want to talk about it because we had a busy one last week, but it's the end of the month. And I just wanted to get it out there so you can see. I've spoken to Horton Crafts and they were happy for me to show it to you. They've got it already. It is a considered purchase, I understand that. But I think the value for money and what you're going to be able to create from it is just off the chart. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. We're doing the Christmas one now, Angela. It's crazy. Oh, bless your husband, Tracy. Yes, we will have a Christmas version. I'm on the Christmas version as we speak. What I'm going to do though is I will try and launch it end of June, July if I can. But I know it's scary, isn't it? But I just need to get it organised so I can get it shipped in time, because obviously it has to be it has to come by sea because of the sheer volumes. Okay, but that's it. What do you think? What do you think? Tell me the truth. Am I getting overexcited, or do you like it? So you got the yeah. But the good thing about the spring show is that it will be individual items, so you can cherry pick. You can cherry pick. And like I said, I think it's time to go home. 8:10. Yes, we're sending you all home now. Now I've got your brains active. Yeah, just had to show you all. So hopefully you like it. Yeah, all right. So I am going to leave you now. I'm going to leave that in your head. I'm going to, all this stuff that's on its way, I'm not expecting you buying it all. I'm just trying to give you information. I'm trying to arm you with information that helps you make your decisions and help you make your plans and help you decide what you want, what you don't want, what you need, what you don't need, and what your priorities are. You know, at the moment, there are a lot of priorities. There's a lot of things going on in the world. There's lots of money we're having to spend on you know, bills and things. So I appreciate it, but to be forewarned is forearmed, isn't it? So is there anything else to your stash? Not a lot. No, I don't. I only have I have one retailer that does the shows really, which is the Stamp Hut, and I always, if I was going to do a show, I'd let Stamp Hut know as well. But it's any sugar daddy website. But at the moment, I try to keep it to a minimum because I don't want to get involved in price wars on my products at shows. That's what I don't want. I have to break into my habit to try and move on. But thank you so much for joining me tonight. Next week we'll look at demos with some of this stuff, I think, and just see what we can do and make. Dawn will be releasing a unboxing video, but not quite yet, closer to the show. Yeah, so that's it really. So have a fantastic weekend. Go away and think on it. You know, I know it's out of some people's price ranges. I totally understand that. But if not, you've learnt loads of stuff from me tonight and I haven't even had a drink. So I will try and get some videos uploaded in the week of bits and bobs that are coming out, and some more on the inks for you as well. So maybe a little talk through on the inks. I'll do a video and we'll get that uploaded to YouTube. So thank you so much for joining me tonight. Let's do a winner for watching and sharing. So the YouTube winner from last week, thank you so much for commenting on the video, is Beverly Athrell. So congratulations. Please contact Dawn for me and we'll get a prize out to you. And for liking and sharing, I've got to read this message. For liking and sharing, the winner tonight is Jane Rose. Now stop showing stuff, you naughty girl, is the message that I've got. So I'm in trouble. So if you want to be in chance of winning next week, I'm just going to hop to YouTube and ask you to go and watch a video for me. If you could do this, you will be in the chance of winning a prize next week. It would be really nice if you go and watch Dawn using the Crackle embossing folder. It was only uploaded a day ago. It's the 3D A6 Crackle embossing folder. Go and have a look. Tell us what you like, what you don't like. It's using inks. It's using new embossing folders. Make a comment and you'll be with the chance of winning a prize next week. So I'm going to go. Right. Have a great weekend, everybody. Forget all about Lee's Horton Crafts tonight. Just go and play with your inks and tell me what you think and post in the group. I want to see all your samples. So take care, everyone. Have a fabulous weekend and I will see you next week. Take care. Bye.